Chapter 12. God's call to Abram. Genesis chapter 12 marks a significant turning point in the biblical narrative as God calls Abram, later known as Abraham, to embark on a transformative journey. This chapter introduces the covenant that God establishes with Abraham, setting the stage for the emergence of the nation of Israel. God speaks to Abram and commands him to leave his homeland, his relatives, and his father's house, and to go to a land that God will show him. In return, God promises to make Abram a great nation, bless him, make his name great, and bless all the families of the earth through him. Abram obeys God's call and takes his wife Sarai, his nephew Lot, and all their possessions, and they set out for the land of Canaan. Upon reaching Shechem, God appears to Abram and promises to give that land to his descendants. Abram continues his journey, eventually settling in the region of Bethel. There he builds an altar and worships God. However, a severe famine arises in the land, prompting Abram to temporarily move to Egypt to find sustenance. As they enter Egypt, Abram becomes fearful that his life will be endangered because of Sarai's beauty. To protect himself, he convinces Sarai to pose as his sister rather than his wife. Pharaoh, the Egyptian king, takes Sarai into his palace, unaware of her true relationship to Abram. However, God afflicts Pharaoh and his household with plagues. Realizing the truth, Pharaoh rebukes Abram and sends him away, along with Sarai and their possessions. Genesis chapter 12 showcases God's call and covenant with Abram, emphasizing his obedience and trust in God's promises. It marks the beginning of a journey that will ultimately shape the destiny of a chosen people. This chapter lays the foundation for the Abrahamic covenant, which becomes a central theme throughout the Bible, highlighting God's faithfulness, guidance, and the significance of obedience in his redemptive plan.